Only at participating DQ locations.
Fan forecast.
I have 83 today under sunny skies.
Hey, thanks for listening to The Fan wherever and whenever, live on our iHeartRadio.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today for an internet service monthly rate with peace of mind.
I'm excited. Coach is coming in.
This will be great.
It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, wait, what are you doing over there?
I moved so we can put him in that spot.
It's going to throw you off, man.
No.
I like it. I like our chances back here now, Hawk. Go, guys.
I like it.
Oh, no. Wait, is Khyree playing? No, then I'm not worried about it.
Oh, my. Is that right?
Wow.
Look at you.
I'm sitting right here.
Is that a middle finger?
It was kind of a three-quarters of one.
I'm not sure what that was. Was that a finger?
Two-thirds of one.
Marnes wants to sit where she is so when she gets one, she can shove him.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
Yeah.
When they were switching seats, they actually discussed that. And when Sauce was like, I'll sit here and I'll sit next to Kevin, and Marnie actually said, can you hit him once in a while for me if you're going to sit there? And then they ended up switching anyway.
Yeah.
You're very violent. I like it.
It's not
it turns
born out of
on.
violence. It's a celebration.
It's something.
Ask the suburban moms in Chaska who are watching.
Hawk gladly will.
I'm taking note. Go ahead.
Watching our daughters play volleyball or softball. If your daughter makes a great play, I will shove you. It's a celebration.
Button bar.
Man, that is you are the Boney does the same thing now that I think about it. John Bonus is very violent.
What's
as well.
his bit? He punches.
you in the
punches
chest.
us in the chest.
he does.
He started that in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't like this. And he's like, doesn't matter. It's our thing now.
Yeah, so he tried to make it.
And he just,
Yeah.
he just hit us all in the chest all weekend.
Yeah, he really wants everybody to be, but I'm afraid he's going to stop my heart.
He's going to be doing a lot of that tonight.
That's our thing
Yeah.
now.
A lot of chest slapping.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, that's enough, John. It's uncomfortable. It's
Yeah, you said you
probably
can't go through that
inappropriate.
again. Yeah.
to me.
You don't want to go through it again, yeah.
Should we let him do a little sports real quick? You want to do sports real quick?
Sure.
Get out of the way
Kill
before
a
Coach
couple of
leaves?
minutes.
Time
before
for
he walks in.
Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
All right, thanks to Builders and Remodelers, the British Open, Andy, the Open Championship. We got a tie at the top still. Shane Lowry and something called Daniel Brown, -5. So those two are your leaders. Justin Rose, a couple of shots back. Horschel and Burmeister. Is that how you say it?
It's a lawmaker.
He's two back. Or sorry, he's two under. Anyway, we got a two-shot lead for a couple of fellas.
Tiger Woods +13.
Doing great.
Cam Smith +11.
Your guy is killing the greatest golfer of all time.
Yeah. Nobody else has really started that is over in our group. So
Scheffler just put in about a 30-foot birdie putt.
here he comes.
So he's moving to -2.
My
Great
guy
lead.
going
We need
4
him.
over yesterday was a treat.
Yeah, but you know, that kid is going to win one of these. You just hope that when you take him, it's that time. I would have probably taken him in your spot too, Marnie.
Yeah, I'm not mad at myself.
It's a
I'm
long
mad at
shot,
him.
right, Corey?
I'm mad at him.
Ludwig,
Oberg.
long shot.
Way off the board.
We are just.
What percentage of our show
It is a
now
rip
is just
fest around
ripping
here.
Rosie or inside jokes about Rosie? Like, I mean, common show,
against it.
common show is
don't rip-
100%.
That's all it is.
Don't rip Rosie.
I think our show now is gaining on common, but we're probably 80% of our show is just to rip Rosie. 80-ish.
Quickly, I know this is squirrel kind of bit, but not one of the guys other than the ghost is on the leaderboard.
That makes me feel a lot better about my guy.
correct. Yeah.
Right.
The Don't Rip Rosie T-shirt where the don't is crossed out.
Yeah.
Was the origin of that somebody else defending him and saying, guys, don't rip Rosie? Or was it Rosie himself going, don't rip Rosie?
No,
That was me.
Hawk was standing up for him like he
I
always
do. That's
does.
what I do because he's my Rosie. I don't like it when people rip
He's
on him.
your Rosie?
He's my Rosie.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like him, and I say don't rip Rosie.
I like him too,
That sounds like it.
but I rip him.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to fit in.
Everybody
Yeah, I
gets
get it, I
ripped.
get it,
That's what makes this great. Everyone can be ripped.
You're right.
When do we ever rip you?
Always. You said
Oh, sorry. You're right. I was thinking of somebody else.
you rip me. Yeah, you're not used to be sitting here.
That's a weird thing.
I'm too close to you.
The Clippers and the Jazz agreed to a sign-and-trade deal with Russell Westbrook, but then he's expected to be waived, and then he's going to join the Denver Nuggets, Marnie, at 35 years old.
Yeah,
He's got nothing left.
No,
almost.
he does. It was hard to watch him at times, even last year. He might go. Didn't Patrick Beverly signed with a
Overseas,
European
yeah.
team?
Yeah.
I mean, that I'm going to guess that might be where he ends up. Sauce?
Paul, your hands up.
You can't name the team he just was traded from. Can those two name a team that Westbrook played for? Hold on. Start over. Can Parrish name a team that Westbrook
Thank you
played
for the vote of confidence.
I think Hawk.
That's
Hawk
very
might know.
nice.
I'm going to
you.
bet you a Caniac that he can.
That Parrish can.
Yep.
Deal.
All
He
right.
can't name the Clippers or the team he might be going to.
Okay, hang on.
You just gave one of them.
No,
Why did you
because
get-
Corey just said it in the story.
I know, but
He's
I'm
not
sure
listening.
Parrish did not hear that.
I mean, Clippers was the most likely. Man, that was the one I was
The
kind of
first
banking
one
on.
is pretty likely.
Not for
I
Mark
think.
Parrish. He doesn't know that
Parrish
team
doesn't know that's a
exists.
team. Zero
All right,
chance.
hang on. If he can't say the Clippers, then I'm gonna back out.
Okay, can we do it anyway?
Sure, Parrish.
Tell him the question again. He wasn't listening.
Russell Westbrook.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
right,
team
right.
he played
Question
for
mark.
that's not the Clippers, and not the Nuggets, who he's about to join.
I'll go with the Lakers.
He did.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
feel like
that was-
everybody plays for the Lakers
Yeah.
at some
Yeah.
point.
He played for the Lakers.
I would not have guessed that you would have ever known that or ever said the Oklahoma City Thunder, and that was really the big
no,
one. but-
neither of
Nope.
them know the Thunder is a team.
I just said it. I knew
Oh,
it.
good
He did.
point.
He did
We
say
talked
it.
about it this morning, though, and I was
Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
because I have to, not because I want to.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard that.
Marnes, what's the Lynx update now? They have a month or so off, right? Because
Yep,
of the Olympic
exactly.
break?
Yes. And the All-Star weekend is this weekend. So tonight is the skills challenge and the three-point shooting contest, which Kayla McBride is a part of. And then Saturday night, tomorrow night, is the actual All-Star game. So it's the WNBA All-Stars against Team USA. And some are the same, but if you are on Team USA, then that's the team you'll be on, and then against like Nafisa Collier. She's voted an All-Star in the WNBA, but she's playing on Team USA. You got,
Okay.
I know you know it. I was just looking on, looking for coverage and like where to watch and stuff, as I'm sure you guys have already done. And when I Googled it, WNBA All-Star game, the first thing that came up was how to watch Caitlin Clark at the WNBA All-Star game. And then the second thing was how to watch Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese at the WNBA All-Star game.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever
Yeah, they'll
gets the
actually
eyes.
be teammates.
Yep.
They will both be Eastern Conference All-Stars. That's kind of cool
That's cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
to me,
man.
I guess.
It's cool.
Hey,
All right.
Sauce, can
No,
I
we
ask
like
you?
it.
Can I ask you guys a golf question?
Yeah, man.
I think it was Højgaard,
Oh, what a putt by your guy.
Morikawa.
Yeah.
Højgaard just had a birdie or something,
Yeah.
right? He had a backwards hat.
The wind
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just going to say
or the sweat.
because he looked like somebody that goes to Arizona State
Yeah,
and
like
is
Ryan
in lambda,
Donaldson.
lambda.
So
Do they
it's-
even allow this? I've
it's-
never seen somebody golf like that.
It's either the wind or Ryan Donaldson sweats so much that he has to turn his hat around because his sweat comes off the brim of his hat.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
So it might
gosh.
be sweat or it's the wind, right, Parrish?
I'm going to guess it's the wind.
It's the wind, yeah. but nobody else does.
Isn't it in the rule book?
Well,
Probably
he might have been,
that you have to wear
if
your
you're
hat a certain
facing
way.
dead
So
into the
if-
wind,
if
like
you-
do you
they're
think,
gonna.
but I mean, do you have to like check with a marshal and go, "Hey, I'm going to turn my hat around"?
I mean, if it's to putt, probably you don't have to ask, but I don't think they'd let him do it with his hat driving the ball on the
What a stupid
Why?
rule.
tee box.
yeah, who
What?
cares?
Yeah.
Let him look
what
like
would
a
the
frat
difference
boy.
be if he's going to putt or drive?
It's
Where his hat is.
I don't know. It's
It's
golf-
not,
they're-
it's not very traditional. There's a reason they
golf
wear
has some-
pants. It's a
golf has
gentleman's
some-
game.
Golf has some dumb rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the attire again is,
Yeah.
I mean,
Golf has some dumb rules.
I hear voices outside the studio.
Sauce.
Yeah.
If I saw myself in clothes like
Yeah.
those, I'd have to kick my own ass.
I think I look great, and Marnie said I look great, so I don't care what any of you say.
Yeah, but she's
You do, and
real
I stand
nice.
by it.
She's been drinking.
She's real nice. Yeah, she needs glasses.
Yeah, she's also a pathological liar.
That's true, too.
Marnes.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's true.
JT.
Now who's
said she-
getting ripped?
Yeah,
Would somebody check to see if Coach is standing outside waiting to be asked to come in?
I saw
yeah, he's walking in now.
Okay, good.
Here we go.
Good. Here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen.
And the
somebody
Vikings Entertainment Network is here as well. That's awesome.
Is that right?
The
You
head
guys gonna
coach
be
of
on the TV?
the Minnesota Vikings, Kevin
I am.
O'Connell, makes
That's
his
right.
in-studio power trip debut. What up, Kevin? How are you?
I am doing phenomenal.
Awesome.
I'm doing phenomenal. I just I spent some time at a couple other stations this morning, and I made the mistake of walking in, hooting and hollering and screaming. So I came in here not trying to disrupt what you guys do. Got a lot of respect for you guys, and really fired up to be here.
This is a very serious show.
Yeah, very serious.
Yeah, incredibly serious.
Do not hoot. Do not holler.
I've been watching golf for 3 hours. Very serious.
Yeah, very professional. Yeah. No, feel free to hoot and holler.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the show, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no, this is
very
fun.
cool.
Yeah, we're honored to have you here, and we're excited to play the initials game against you. And I'm over here, by the way, on the other side. How you doing?
my
Good to
goodness,
see you.
there
Yeah,
you are. Yeah,
yes,
good to
I
see
run
you.
the whole show over here, man. I do all the
Yeah, I
work.
recognize you, man. You come in post game sometimes.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm either in a really good state of mind or normally in a not very good state of mind. But
I mind my P's and Q's either way.
good to see
Absolutely.
you.
Good to see you
Absolutely
as
good to
well.
see you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the Power Trip. We appreciate it very much, and we're excited for you to play the initials game today. We hear that you're taking this seriously. You're ready to go.
Well, I got a chance to hear Brian O'Neill play, and then I went back and listened to JG Jonathan Grenard here with you guys, and I will say it's an awesome game. It's
thanks.
an absolutely awesome game. I do not know how I will do today, but I'm here to give it a fighting chance.
Yeah, most Vikings in the past have struggled. Grenard got one.
He's a great guy, by the way.
Yeah, what a
Jeez,
great dude that guy is.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
And
he's
Brian
great.
O'Neill, too. And Metellus. We've had like
Metellus,
3 or 4
yeah.
awesome Vikings in the last 6 months played, and they've all been super nice guys, too.
Yeah,
which is always cool.
Honestly, I can't say enough about our group of guys we got, and I've been really fortunate since I've been here. From our first year with some of the guys that we were able to come in here and coach, and then as we've added players to our team over the last couple of years, we got a lot of guys that fit exactly what you guys felt when those guys were here. So really, really proud of our guys.
There's so many questions I have about football, but I don't want to dominate the conversation. Go ahead, Marnie, if you got something, please.
No, I was turning to you, but I just wanted to show you that I was wearing a Vikings sweatshirt this morning.
She was wearing a
because
Packers shirt
I
yesterday.
pay attention to
She has a
details, and I
Packer
dressed
tattoo.
accordingly.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that. And you look like you're ready for 18 holes right now.
Well, yeah, I'm going to the driving range, and I knew that if I put my golf stuff on, I would actually go. So, yeah.
You're wearing this just for the range?
Yeah, you got to look the part.
You don't have to wear that shirt for the range.
We're not, absolutely. We're not gonna waste too much time ripping on sauce, but that's basically what we would do.
Yeah.
So, Coach JJ McCarthy, the new quarterback, the draft, it's all a change of plans. We're headed in the right direction. Tell us what you know about this kid so far and how much you like him.
Yeah, JJ's been absolutely awesome, and going back to I have when you're drafting a quarterback, you got to be really all in, and we spent a lot of time, energy, traveling around the country, spending time with these guys that we wanted to really evaluate and consider bringing to our team, and really from the moment that I got a chance to meet JJ. Obviously, his season at Michigan, the success he's had really at every level of football, it all kind of makes sense when you meet the kid, and everything he's been since he's been here as part of our team, since we were fortunate enough to draft him, has been that. And I'm really, really excited about where he's going to go. And my hope is, he's a Minnesota Vikings quarterback for a really long time, and he's doing everything in his power. I'm sure he's going to have a great training camp. It's going to be competitive with him and Sam, and really looking forward to it.
Do you remember what it was like to be a rookie quarterback?
I do. The rules have changed. I remember getting on a rookie shuttle at 5:45 in the morning and getting home back to the hotel about 11:30 at night. We're not nearly allowed to do anything like that anymore. So now these guys have it pretty good with how the rules are. But yeah, that first camp as a rookie, it just seems like it goes on and on and on. You can't wait for those preseason games to come.
Yeah.
What was it like on draft night knowing you guys needed a quarterback and you knew some of the guys you wanted, and kind of watching some of these guys go off the board and then having JJ be there at 10 and you guys moving up for him?
Yeah, once the fourth quarterback went and knowing that we had really kind of identified how we saw all those guys, there were some nervous moments there for sure, because I really did want to, we'd spent so much time and resources to make sure that we identified a guy, and we were very fortunate to get JJ as one of the guys we really thought would really help us for a really long time. And but the draft is such a I know fantasy football and fans get a chance to go through drafts each and every year, and that nervous energy when you're wondering who's going to pick who right before you, and multiply that by about 1,000, because there is so much on the line, and knowing you're not going to have. It's easy when you're picking first or in this case this year, first, second, third, you knew you had a chance for sure. But when you're kind of reliant on other teams being complicit in your plans, that doesn't always end well. But Kwesi, his guys did a great job and executed really a great draft plan.
So we were just talking about this before you walked in, and you just mentioned it's going to be competitive between JJ and Sam.
Yeah.
A lot of fans probably asking, what is the plan for JJ if, injury aside, right, unless Sam gets injured. But how do you, as a coach, start to track those markers when you can say, all right, the kid's got the ability, but now he's ready to be thrown into the fire and he can handle this at the pro level?
Yeah, I think I know me personally as the play caller, and I have so much dialogue, with these guys. Mentally, you'll kind of know at least when, he's ready to kind of go out there and truly take the reins and run with it. I think it's one of those things. Physically, it's not going to be much for JJ just because he's very, very talented, has a really strong arm. He's been very accurate. He's really, at this point, just working through some techniques and fundamentals of the footwork and timing of kind of how we run our offense. So I think it's going to be a matter of really kind of consistency, putting some good days together, then getting some opportunities in the preseason game and really kind of showing where he's at. Because ultimately, I'm pretty sensitive to the quarterback journey. I think a lot of guys, even, you look at our quarterback room right now and a guy like Sam Darnold, what his quarterback journey was and types of situations that maybe weren't ultimately conducive to him becoming the best version of himself. But I think he's learned from a lot of those things and now has an opportunity to apply all of those things he's learned in a pretty darn good situation, throwing to Justin Jefferson and Jordan and TJ and the rest of our guys. But I think with JJ, it's just going to be a matter of, it really is the good old boring cliche of one day at a time. And as he grows, gets that comfort zone and we really build an offense that is quarterback friendly. And I think we've done that here. I think it's just a matter of putting it together day at a time and then really having that confidence in himself to really feel like we can go out on a Sunday and attack an opponent with, every facet of our offense.
That is the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, in studio, and I appreciate you being here again. One of my favorite things to say about people in the media is there are certain people that there's never a moment that's too big for them. Like Paul Allen, it's something huge happens. It's the Minneapolis Miracle, just comes off the top of his head. How much does it help that he won the national championship? He's played at Michigan. I mean, that could set a kid aside because he might not be blown away by being the Minnesota Vikings quarterback.
No, and I think you can feel that when you talk to him, and you're exactly right. He's played at a great program and obviously was coached really, really well. And I think his progression, he's still, wildly enough, only 21 years old. So as such a young player, he has a presence to him that I think our guys felt from day one. I know a lot of the veterans have really talked to me about, whether it's even some days early on when we're, he's going into the huddle and calling plays for the first time with Brian O'Neill or TJ or these guys listening to him. And they all said the same thing, like, this isn't too big for him. We know that right now. And obviously, you compound that when you go on the road and there's 70,000 people screaming and you're trying to hear me screaming in your headset and trying to figure it all out. But I have no doubt that, he's built for it. And he seems like he absolutely loves football and loves everything about it, loves the process. And I think our jobs is just to continue to make sure we do our part to make it, it's never a smooth transition for any quarterback. It's the hardest position in all professional sports. But our jobs is try to make it as easy as we possibly can while also challenging him to become what I think he can become.
Do you have to love football to be great at it?
You do. And that's one of the, you mentioned Jonathan Grenard, after the season got over, really talking to Flo and some of our other guys, we, spent a lot of time with Kwesi really talking about whoever we add to our team this year, via free agency, the draft picks that we had, we wanted to make sure that they really were three things. First and foremost, do they love football? Do they love being a teammate? Do they love what really I think we've built here as far as an opportunity to be a Minnesota Viking? I think is a pretty special thing in our organization right now. And then the second thing is, are they smart? And the third thing is, are they tough? Because I think if you love football and you're smart and tough, we can kind of figure it out from there. And I got to credit Kwesi and his group because I can't think of one player that, didn't check all those boxes for us, and it showed up in the spring.
So let me ask you about getting to know these kids, because you just mentioned JJ's been with you a couple of months. And obviously the draft class, we just had the tragedy a couple of weeks ago with Khyree Jackson. But what did you love about him in the couple of months that you got to know him?
Yeah, it's, as a head coach this time of year, and I was actually back in California at the time, phone starts ringing at 4 a.m. It's basically your biggest nightmare as a head coach. And I've talked to some of the other coaches since that's happened around the league, and we all, just kind of loathe that moment when your phone rings and it's going to be bad news. You just know it is, and it happened to be the worst kind of news. And Khyree, I fell in love with the kid from a standpoint of his journey. It's been well documented, his path to ultimately, getting to Alabama after being at the junior college level and then going to Oregon and having so much success. This kid was so ready for the runway that was out in front of him, and I had no doubt he was going to have a huge impact on our team this year and in many, many years to come. And that's what just knowing, how much growth and how much maturity a guy like that was already showing. Teammates absolutely adored him, loved him. I just can't say how crushed I was in that moment, really, for Khyree and his family and ultimately his teammates and coaches that were very much looking forward to seeing him become the best version of himself as the Minnesota Vikings. And it just goes to show you how short life is and how, we cannot take a single moment together that we have for granted, because it can be taken away from you in a moment's notice.
Coach, I hear the emotion in your voice, so I won't dwell on that point, but I will use it to transition to this. You talk about bringing in the kind of player you're looking for. At this point in your career as a coach of the Minnesota Vikings, do you have the atmosphere you're looking for down there?
Oh, yeah. I think culture is very important to me. That's probably well documented, but I think 31 other coaches and 31 other teams probably talk about it, but I would be willing to put, our group of guys and the feeling that exists in our building, the enthusiasm, the excitement. They love their teammates. They love coming to work every day, and I absolutely love what I get to do because I just get to be a part of it with the guys and what's been built in our facility in Eagan. I think, I think it's built to last. I think it's built to, hopefully when we have the type of success that I think is out in front of us, it's going to make it that much more powerful, that much more of an enjoyment for not only us, but hopefully our great fans, man. We got the greatest fans in the world, and they certainly deserve it.
Coach, we're going to play the game in a minute, and I'm sorry, you guys jump in, run me over if you need to, but I have so many things I want to ask you about. You're 39 years old, right?
Yes.
How far ahead of schedule are you in your career, or is this where you thought you were going to be?
I think it's, it takes some, fortunate events to kind of become a head coach. But I remember, when the way the process works, you're coaching for another team, a team will turn in some, a slip, a request to interview you. So I actually found out the Vikings and a few other teams were going to want to interview me. And I had not really, prepared. You do a big interview book, you do a whole bunch of stuff that really doesn't matter in the end. But I remember, before I got a chance to sit down with the Vikings, I remember just kind of sitting down and writing out. I said, I'm going to just write out a philosophy, a culture, how I wanted things to look and feel, and systems, and how I wanted us to play. And I didn't stop writing for 4 or 5 hours. And I walked into that interview so confident because I truly felt more prepared than anything, and more prepared maybe than I even thought I was. And I think it's because I've been fortunate enough to be around some great coaches as a player, worked with some great coaches, as a young and up-and-coming coach. And I think it was probably the mediocrity of me as a player that kind of in the back of my mind, I always knew you better use these moments, these powerful, impactful moments for something. So I always wrote everything down. I learned a ton along the way. I always tried to listen a lot more than I was speaking. And I just felt like this is where I'm supposed to be. Absolutely love the Twin Cities. I love the opportunity to be the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. Couldn't be the head coach for a better organization. And I'm very thankful every day I get to go to work.
What was something you thought you were ready for, and now you look back and you're like, man, I was a little overconfident when it comes to blank?
I remember the first, so you get hired, and I remember the first league meetings I went to. You end up being in some meetings with all the other head coaches, just talking about rules and things like that. And I remember a couple of the coaches at a little coffee break where, you're really going to call the plays. You're going to be the head coach. You're going to call the plays. I'm like, yeah, what's the big deal? And manage the game and do this and yell at the officials and all the things you have to do. And I remember our first game, I our first drive, we go down the field against Green Bay and end up scoring on a 4th down play to Justin. And, I historically would just, the drive ends, I'm going to go look at the Surface tablet and take a look at all the pictures and figure out what I'm going to call next. And, I just started doing what I always did. And our defense is out there, defending Aaron Rodgers and in that first drive. And I got my head down in the Surface tablet, and somebody comes running up to me, Coach, you got to challenge that. And the official's 14, 15 yards away, and I'm running around. I drop the Surface. I lose the challenge flag. And I look up at the scoreboard, and it wasn't even close to a play that you would want to challenge, by the way. And I just remember being like, holy cow, like there's a lot going on right now. And I've become much more comfortable. And it was something that, you kind of talk a big game going into it, but you never truly know until you're on that sideline and things are going really, really fast. And I got a great coaching staff around me. So glad to have Flo back. Really shocking to me that there weren't teams kind of knocking down the door to come try to hire Flo. He's meant a ton to me, and among a lot of really other really great coaches we have on our staff. I think our players feel it, and I'm excited for where we're going to take this thing.
I mentioned your age. You have a young family.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to be both a dad and a coach?
Yeah, 9-year-old, 7-year-old, 5-year-old, and we had our youngest, Callie, my first year here. I can tell you that is probably the biggest challenge because I am unwilling to not, attempt to be the best father I can be. And we haven't even talked about my wife. I have no idea how she does it. I have no idea. She's like Superwoman. Because, in another about 48 hours or so, we'll have players start reporting to training camp, and then we'll be rolling. And for the next 8 months, and they're talking about making the season longer and the off season shorter. It is what I think about a lot, and any and all free time that I do have goes to my family because, as you said, there's nothing more important to me than them. But I couldn't do what I do without, all of them, understanding what I do and how important it is for the time I am away from them. But I can tell you this summer's been awesome. We've gotten a lot of time together, and as my oldest is not. I mean, he absolutely loves football, loves being around it. And I'm fortunate enough that they kind of think it's pretty cool, and we love being out and about in the Twin Cities because Vikings fans, they're always so respectful when I'm with my kids or my family, but also my kids feel the excitement. They feel people really, really excited about the Minnesota Vikings, and I know that gets us all fired up.
Awesome.
Very cool. Let's play the game.
All right, let's do it.
You ready for this, Coach? Come on now.
Oh, let's put the pressure on.
I don't know how
KFC.
ready I am, but I sure am going to give it a shot here.
My guess is Metellus and O'Neill and Grenard, the guys that have just gone through this, are going to laugh very hard if you get 0. Right? My guess is they're anti-sweating you, hoping you fail.
Is it better to get a question wrong than to never have attempted it all?
Yes. 100%.
Yes. Like Socrates over there.
Spoken like some folks that don't want me to get a question right today.
Take swings. You got to take your swings.
I hope you win.
Yeah.
What a kiss ass. You just want to golf with him. He doesn't have time to golf. He just said he's busy.
Doesn't matter. I
don't
hope
even
you win.
ask.
Yeah, we should have done this
12.
weeks ago, man. We would have got out and played.
Oh, I would have. Yeah, that'd have been fun.
Okay. Kevin O'Connell makes his initials debut, and one of you gets a crack at $69,500 after this.
Up next, it's the initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the initials jackpot next.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
Werner and Little Giant Ladders, because Lowe's knows pros. Valid through 7/26 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Hi, it's Chris Hockey for Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Listen, I know you're excited about us getting into the initials game, and so am I, and I'm glad the coach is here. But I know also you got some things you need to get done to your house, and you want to do it before the weather changes. Well, don't miss out on Builders and Remodelers' Crazy Days Summer Sales Event. For a limited time, all installation labor on any window, siding, or door project is just $1. $1. Plus, you get 36 months, no interest financing if you qualify. Just go to buildersandremodelers.com today for all the details. Windows, doors, siding, roofing, what do you need? They do it. They are also a proud sponsor of your Minnesota Twins. Buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Hey, this is Jeremy at Unique Classic Cars in Mankato, and I know this is the summer that you want to finally drive around in the classic or muscle car of your dreams, and we are the best place to find it. Go to uniqueclassiccars.com to shop for your dream car today.
Arthur's Wedding Band Week is July 23rd through the 27th. 10 times the bands, great designs, and great prices. Discover the most comfortable men's wedding band collection made today. And Arthur's has or can make a lady's wedding band to fit any engagement ring. They pay your sales tax, and you get 24 months at 0%.
You're free now. Free to fill your feed with impossibly chunky chunkers. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber Internet. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Is arthritic joint pain keeping you from doing the things that you love? Do you have bone-on-bone pain in your knees, your hips, your back, your shoulder? Hey, it's Khyree from the Power Trip Morning Show. And check this out. There are exciting new cellular therapies that can get you lasting relief. QC Kinetics is helping patients like you every single day. I'm talking about cutting-edge treatments that accelerate your own body's healing properties, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. And they've helped so many people here and tens of thousands more across the country. So if you are living with chronic pain from arthritis or injury, then you got to know that steroids and surgery and pain pills are no longer your only option. Learn how QC Kinetics can treat the pain, enhance your joints, restore your mobility, and give you long-term relief with no downtime. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics are ready to help you get your life back with regenerative, restorative cellular treatments for your aching joints. This is the future of medicine. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. Call them at 612-254-7123. 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123.
At Anderson, we understand the challenges of builders and contractors better than most. Here's proof from real pros.
The best service department is the one you don't need, right? But when you do, I know they're going to be there.
The 400 series has earned my trust to the point where we have put it in our own home.
When somebody says Anderson, everybody responds quality.
Helping builders and contractors craft their legacy. Anderson, the #1 trusted window and door brand. Claims based on 2022 Anderson brand surveys of U.S. contractors and builders.
Hey, it's Nordo here with the best way to soak in the excitement of summertime sports, and that's with Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app, and you can download it today. Use the code KFAN. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Now, Prize Picks, why they're so popular right now, millions of active users, is because of how fun and how easy it is. You can make a Prize Picks lineup in as little as 60 seconds. And they got all the sports, by the way. Baseball's every day, soccer in the mix, pro tennis, esports. More people are watching women's hoops than ever. You have all of that at your fingertips, and it's super easy because all you do, you find the statistical projections. You watch these teams, you watch these sports, and you select more or less. And you build your lineup that way, and you can stack that cash, winning up to 100 times your money with Prize Picks. So again,
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today for an internet service monthly rate with peace of mind.
15 at chillboys.com, the most comfortable underwear in the world.
Now back to the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. It's the Power Trip on the Fan.
KFAN.com/watch. Check out Initials Game 525 right now.
Are you guys ready to do this?
I am so ready. Coach is over there. Everybody's ready to go. I think the time has come. Kevin
Smelling
O'Connell.
salts have been done. KOC didn't do the smelling salts.
No.
Marnie's taken like 6 hits.
Yeah, she's got a problem.
Like a meth addict over there. Just calm down, Marnes.
No problem, absolutely. I do like it. I'm awake now. I should be able to have the show. Hey, by the way, Vikings.com for your training camp tickets. They are available right now. Man, it's going to be a great end of the summer here to be. What do you got? Oh, you need a piece of paper. There you go. Sorry. To get yourselves ready for a Vikings season, and training camp starts, and you can be there. Bring the kiddos. What a great interactive event training camp is. It's not just about football; it's about family as well. It's a lot of fun.
Sauce. Remember how you accidentally thought Sinead O'Connor's name was Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Common and Rosie were talking about how KOC was playing initials today, and Common goes, "Well, what if the initials are KOC?" And then Rosie said, "Well, I mean, it might be KC." I'm going, does he think his name is
Kevin-O?
Kevin-O?
Or his middle name is O.
Rosie never knows what's happening.
No.
All right, Kevin O'Connell's here making his Initials game debut. You guys ready to play Initials
Let's
game?
go. Go, guys.
All right, let's see if this is the right button, Zacho. Let's go.
It's time for Initials Game 523
On the Power Trip.
Whatever, wrong button.
Yeah.
525. It's
That's right.
525.
You better believe it.
All right. Let's go around the room. Let's see what happens if you guys win, and then we'll explain the rules one last time. Sauce, what happens if you win game 525?
If I win, I'm sponsored by my friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. Head on over to your local Kowalski's Market and take advantage of their sale going on all 7th Avenue Pizza. If I win, tweet me and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of today, and one of you could win $100 to restock your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Chris Hockey, what happens if you win?
Well, first of all, 1-800-320-5326 if you want the number to call in to try to win that big money in a moment. But I love Radco. They've been sponsoring me since the beginning of this game. If I win, you'll get 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store or online at radco.com. When you use the promo code Initials, discount does not apply to toppers. Thank you, Radco.
American Treasure Marnie Gellner, what happens if you win?
Regional at best. I'm sponsored by my hometown friends at Great Clips, and if I win today, tweet me, tag Great Clips today through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will win 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips salons. Kevin O, you're wearing a hat, so I can't even tell if you need it.
Kevin O.
Brilliant.
Stupid ass Rosie. Mark Parrish, what happens if you win?
Well, I am sponsored by my good friends at ABC, American Building Contractors. And if I win today, tweet at me, at Mark D. Parrish, and tag at ABC will help through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will win a $100 Visa gift card. Let's go. Thank you, ABC.
Yes.
Kevin O'Connell, what happens if you win?
I run the halls here for the next hour, going door to door. Maybe I don't know if I'll take my shirt off or not, but I'm running the halls here if I get a single question right.
Nice. That's great. And again, he's brought to you by Vikings.com, where you can get your training camp tickets right now.
And you can get the home game version of this at initialsgame.com. That's initialsgame.com. Versions 4 and 5 available. Version 4, all purple, Kevin. That's version 4.
Yeah, I love
Vikings
that.
purple. But before we play game 525, one of you has a shot at winning $69,500.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
That's right. You heard him. $69,500. St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Game Jackpot. You looking to buy a car? Save money on your current car loan? Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, the jackpot has not been hit in a couple years. It has been hit twice, though, in history, but now all-time high, $69,500, thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. If the caller gets one letter in the right spot, they win $250, which is still pretty sweet. That happened a week or two ago. But if they get both letters in the right spot, they win the progressive jackpot that goes up $500 every week, and it's now currently $69,500. It's a gigantic number. We're talking life-changing. You just spill something?
No. That was my phone.
Where are you from, and what is your name? Hello?
Andy.
Hi, Andy. What's going on?
From Maple Grove.
Andy from Maple Grove, Minnesota. You have a crack at $69,500. Are you ready, Andy?
I am.
Fire away. What are you guessing?
I'm going to guess J-C.
J. What's the second letter? J what?
C is in cat.
C is in cat. J-C. J-C.
Give it to
He's
us.
going J-C.
Let's
Andy
go.
at Maple Grove, if you have one right, you win $250. If you have them both right, you win almost $70,000. $69,500. Does Andy in Maple Grove have one right? And is he still alive for the jackpot?
Come on.
No.
Oh.
No. Sorry,
Andy.
Sorry. All right. No, that's not it.
It's a terrible
Since KOC's making his debut, let's go through the rules quickly. Again, yell out your name. Your name is your buzzer. There's 12 items. They each have 6 clues. They get kind of progressively harder. If you ring in and get it right, you get the point. If you ring in and get it wrong, though, you are out for the rest of just that item. So that's kind of the gamble. If you ring in too early, you are out for the rest of the item, and you get ripped if the answer is ridiculously dumb. We play best out of 12. You have to pronounce the answer correctly. I think that's basically it. Everybody else?
Sounds good. Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
All right.
The initials for game 525 featuring Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell. B-L. The letter B and then the letter L. BL is worth $69,500.
BL.
The letter B and then the letter L.
Go, guys. Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
Come on now.
Here we go. Item 1 of BL
Clue number 1.
involves a group of people.
Clue number 2.
Requires registration.
Clue number 3.
This is often weekly.
Clue number 4.
This is a competition.
Kevin.
Mark.
Kevin was first. Come on.
Baseball league.
Okay.
Good guess.
Kevin's out for the rest of one. You passing or ringing in,
No.
Parrish?
Bowling league.
Bowling. Kevin, you were so close. Kevin was on the right track.
Great swing.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Very start though.
I got nervous there when he beat me.
Bowling League was right, but 100% fair guess and right on the right path. That was good. All right. Parrish, though, takes the lead with Bowling League. That is item 1. Here's item 2 of BL.
Clue number 1.
Often made of aluminum or steel.
Clue number 2.
Helps prevent damage or corrosion.
Clue number 3.
This is used for storage.
Clue number 4.
Raises and lowers.
Paul.
Yep.
Boat lift.
That's right. Oh,
That's a boat lift. Sure, a guy who grew up around Lake Minnetonka gets boat lift. Must be nice.
Attaboy, Sauce.
I know. But in Chisago, a boat lift in Chisago costs like $30.
And I don't even live in Minnetonka anymore.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You downgraded to Edina. One for Sauce, one for
There we go.
Parrish.
Okay.
Let's go.
Come on, Coach. We got this.
guys.
Yeah, let's go.
10 to go. Here's number 3 of BL.
Clue number 1.
This is designed to be exclusive for safety.
Clue number 2.
One aim is to reduce standard congestion.
Clue number 3.
This involves painted lines.
Kevin.
Marnie was first.
Bike lane.
Bike lane.
That's it, Mons.
Mars.
The coach has gotten sniped twice, kind of. Marnie, you had him by a split second.
I had it too, and I just was so scared.
Yeah,
But
I
this
know.
is
That's the
too
worst.
scared. You gotta live.
Okay, but this is proof.
Yeah, you
though.
got to go for it. That's
Already, this is proof. There were so many people going, well, you guys are going to throw it so KOC just wins.
Yeah.
No, this is proof. They're playing
I
for
tried
blood.
I tried to give you the look right there. Like, come on.
No, they're out for blood. Yeah, out for
Play
blood.
for keeps.
yeah, Marnie's
I
pretty
will-
serious. Be
I will throw
careful.
punches.
Marnie's is a little violent.
No freebies in this game. These guys take it seriously. Parrish has one. Marnie has one. Sauce
There we go.
has one.
Go, guys. Here we go.
Here's
Okay,
number
come on now.
4
Here we
of
go, Coach.
BL.
Clue number 1.
Most commonly, there are 5.
Clue number 2.
Holds something.
Clue number 3.
Something goes through this.
Clue number 4.
Most commonly involves sewing.
Clue number 5.
Sometimes made of leather, but most often made of denim.
Paul.
Yep.
Belt loop.
That's
right. Oh, my God.
Dude, good job, Sauce.
Wow.
Belt
Good
loop.
clues.
That
Good,
was awesome.
good
I
job,
have one.
Sauce.
You might need more than 5.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. I'm on 4.
You look great. Sauce has 2. You take the lead, Sauce.
Whoa, okay.
All right, Sauce. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
now.
You guys, let's go. We got this now.
Parrish has one.
I don't know what I'm doing, Mark.
Marnie, just hit him.
No.
Here's number 5 of BL.
Clue number 1.
Requires a remodeling process.
Clue number 2.
Requires imaging.
Clue number 3.
This is considered accidental.
Clue number 4.
Requires immobilization. Mark.
Broken leg.
Yeah.
That's right. Man, I thought that's what it was.
It's a broken leg.
There we go.
What was that? The first clue?
Yeah, remodeling. You have to. Yeah, you got to put it back together. When you break it, you got to reset it.
I thought that. I don't know why I didn't ring in. I wanted Coach to get it.
Thank you for that.
Sure.
Dude, he is not going to golf with you. Sauce has 2. Parrish has 2. Marty has 1. Here's number 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're not even at halftime.
Here we go.
He's got plenty of
got
time.
this. All kinds of time.
Number 6 at BL.
Clue number 1.
Can be misinterpreted.
Marnie.
Mark. Oh.
Yeah. Marnie was first.
Body language?
That's right.
Marnie!
Oh, no. Watch out. Now it's getting serious.
Marnie!
Oh, God, I want to shove him.
Marnie!
You want to what? Shove him?
Him.
Okay.
Don't shove him.
Out of the way, Marnes.
Next one. It's coming.
All right.
Maybe on that.
We need him. We're at halftime. 3-way tie. Marnie has 2. Sauce has 2. Parrish
Come
has
on,
2.
Hogs,
Come on.
Daddy.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Come on. We got this.
Lots of time. Here's number 7 of BL.
Clue number 1.
The first word sometimes ends in ED without changing the meaning.
Clue number 2.
These are often considered fiscally responsible.
Clue number 3.
Often used for convenience.
Clue number 4.
These are portable.
Paul.
Okay.
I don't know. Bag lunch.
Out for the rest of
very
number
fiscally
7.
responsible.
Yeah, no, he's right. All those work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hogs.
Yeah.
Clue number 5.
Often used at outings, conferences, or just a typical workday.
Still fits.
Oh,
Kevin.
Okay.
Jeez.
Come on, that was me. Come on.
I think because
Zach,
Hawk
come
said,
on.
I think because Hawk said O first.
Kevin got
I think he got you.
KOC, go for it.
Bagged lunch?
No.
Is Hawk?
Yeah.
Is it box lunch?
Box
Box
lunch.
lunch. Attaboy, Hawk. Attaboy. Good guys.
The box or box to
Should
lunch.
count. That should count.
Well, that's what you said.
I'm on your side. That should count. No, but I said it wrong. He said it right.
Oh, my God. What a
Did you
kiss
say
ass.
that same thing?
I did, yeah.
You
but
did?
I wasn't going to. No, I didn't say it.
He said
That's how
bag, he
crazy
said
my
bag.
mind is right now. I'm not
Bag
even
versus
listening
bag.
to anything.
Yeah. Hawks on the
Nope,
board.
just stay focused, Coach. Just stay
It
focused.
happens. It
Sauce.
happened last week.
You're
Moving
really
on.
close.
Okay, so
Attaboy, Hawk.
The
Good
guy
guys.
that-
You
the
guys
guy
should
that-
crush me for that.
Let's go.
Sauce, Marnie, and Parrish have 2. Hawk has 1, but there's 5 items to go. Plenty of time for everybody. Here's number 8 of BL.
Clue number 1.
It's considered iconic.
Clue number 2.
Known for breaking stereotypes.
Clue number 3.
Considered by some to be a philosopher of sorts.
Mark.
Yep.
Bruce Lee.
That's right.
These guys are good.
Stereotypes.
These guys are
Philosopher.
very good. Bruce Lee, man.
Holy, that was a good one.
How'd you come up with that one? That was very good.
Just popped into my head.
All right. Bruce Lee gets Parrish the lead. Mark, you have 3. Marnie has 2. Sauce has 2.
Body language.
Hawk has 1.
It's okay. We
How
got
many
this,
does Perry
Coach.
have?
We got this, Coach. Come on, we
He's
got
got
this.
3. Yeah, he's doing well.
How many left?
4 to go. Everybody's doing
Here we go.
this.
Good
Here's
guys.
number 9 of BL.
Clue number 1.
It's considered private or sensitive.
Clue number 2.
This is an area.
Clue number 3.
One of the words is a piece of clothing.
Clue number 4.
This is often maintained.
Clue number 5.
This phrase is most oftenly connected to women.
Hot.
Yep.
Bikini line.
Yep.
Good guys.
Kevin, that might have been a good one to miss.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you get back to TCO and you're like, I got bikini line.
Yeah.
Or if you've gotten on the first one.
Yeah.
Kevin, bikini line.
Yes.
Here we go.
Considered private or sensitive. Bikini line. Jesus, coach has got to take it down a notch. No, all right, that was probably a good miss. All right, so Parrish has 3.
Okay.
Marnie, Sauce, and Hawk each have 2, but there's 3 items to go. Everybody's still mathematically in this. Here's number 10 of BL.
Clue number 1.
Debuted in the early 20th century.
Clue number 2.
Are red.
Clue number 3.
Used for safety.
Clue number 4.
Is an alert. Mark.
Brake light.
Brake lights. Oh, wow. Parrish just has it today. Brake lights is the right answer.
Whoa, guys.
Man, that was good. All right, Mark.
That's real good.
Mark's on the brink of victory here. Mark, you have a 2-point lead with 2 to go.
Sweet.
So either Hawk, Sauce, or Marnie has to run the table to tie any other combination, and you're the winner. KOC,
How about we
got
here we go,
2
Coach.
cracks.
Let's go, Coach.
You still got 2 shots at it, though.
When you said our red, I for sure was like, that's a book, it's a sign, it's... Dang it.
You were dead wrong, Marnie.
Color.
Here we go. Good
All
guys.
right, 2 to go.
Don't hit me.
Here is number 11. Mark Parrish going for the win. Number 11 of BL.
Clue number 1.
Are not connected to each other.
Clue number 2.
Known for simplicity, uniformity, and consistency.
Clue number 3.
Feature an abundance of straight lines.
Clue number 4.
Commonly connected to engineering and drafting.
Clue number 5.
These are capitals. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
These are written but are not cursive.
Paul?
Yeah. 5, 4.
Block letters?
Yes.
That's right. Oh, my God. Those are block letters. Oh, my Lord.
Wow, you had no faith in that answer. Those are block letters.
Boy, Sauce.
Holy moly.
Okay, now someone else get this one.
That just blew my mind.
You have PTSD. You've whispered in so many answers over the years that are wrong.
And I'm closer than normal.
Right, that is true. That was dead right though.
Yeah.
Block
All right.
letters.
Attaboy, Sauce. Attaboy. Here we
Sauce
go.
a lot.
Come on,
All right.
Here we go. Good guys.
Kevin, it all comes down to this. Here's number 12. Metellus and O'Neill and Grenard are cheering against you, but the rest of us are cheering for you.
Yes.
Here's number 12. Now, Parrish, you need this for the win. Sauce, you need this to force a tie, but if Marnie, Hawk, or Kevin gets this right, then Parrish is also the winner.
Here we go. Good guys.
Mark Parrish going for the win. Sauce going for the tie. Here's number 12 of BL.
Clue number 1.
According to a recent study, almost half of Americans claim that they hate this.
Clue number 2.
Often comes in bags or...
Marnie.
No.
Black licorice.
Wow.
That's right.
Good one, Marnes.
She
Thank you,
downstairs
Marnes.
on number 12 and stole bike lane from him.
Good guys.
What a disappointment for
Bike-
me, man.
Bike
This
lane
guy
was the
ruined
one.
my whole weekend.
You had it.
2 of them, though. You had it.
Yeah.
It's just,
Bike lane was right there.
You know what? Give him the tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Let him
Just for
get
fun?
one.
no.
We can do it.
No, I refuse that. I refuse
He's
that. I will be back.
And Marnie will ring
Dude,
in.
you're welcome back
I
anytime.
will be
Parrish,
back.
what happens now? Now that you've won, what can people do?
Well, now that I've won, please tweet at me at Mark D. Parrish and tag at ABC Will help through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will win a $100 Visa gift card. Thank you, ABC. Let's go, good guys.
Love it.
Way to go, Parrish.
So, Kevin, for like a year or two now, we've talked about the that big theater room that you guys have at TCO, that
Yep.
awesome room that's right next to the TV studio.
Yeah.
We've said we got to do a power trip broadcast and get like 4 or 5 Vikings, including you, and you guys just square off against each other at TCO. So we'll make it convenient for you. We'll come your way and just play right in that main theater room.
I love that.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You guys are great, man. I am so disappointed right now.
It is not an easy game, and
I don't know if I
was
was ready for the stairs today. When you, I mean, and
she's mean, Coach.
I'm lucky I'm far enough away because there might have been an elbow or
something takes over.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's the game. It's the music.
The smelling salts.
Brown licorice is dynamite.
What the hell is
Never
chocolate?
even heard of it.
Oh, chocolate?
Licorice. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever had it either.
It's right there with all of the other kinds. You can get it at Cub. You can get it at Walgreens. I highly encourage it. I had brown licorice in my head, and then when you said half of all Americans hate this, I was like, well, it's definitely not brown licorice because that's awesome.
Black
and then
licorice
as soon as you
sucks.
said bags, I
Terrible.
was like, duh.
I'm in the 50% that hates it.
It's terrible. Agreed.
Really gross.
Coach, you guys are going to London this year. Is that a pain in your butt, or do you love it?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, obviously the travel and everything, and you know, we are taking the bye week after this year. We did not my first year. It was a week or two earlier, but no, I'll tell you what's crazy is when you go over there and there's a ton of Vikings fans there. We weren't even the home team in 22, and we by far outnumbered the Saints fans that were there. So hoping for a big showing, and obviously going to be a huge game playing against the Jets.
Yeah, this is one of them. This is Andy. He's just from England. He fell in love with the Vikings, so then he listened to this station, and now he's like a friend of the show. But British Andy just is an absolute NFL rube, so he'll be at all your games as
Have
well.
you been to a game over there?
All of them.
All of them.
Every single one.
We'll see you there.
He's got the season ticket, so
Yeah,
he
so
goes
I
and
have the
watches.
season ticket for the NFL, so I go to all the Tottenham Wembley games
That
because
is
I got to scratch
awesome.
that itch.
What a place. Yeah, it's a
And
great
then I've been to
stadium.
US Bank as well, so
That's awesome.
you know,
It's great
I'm a
meeting you.
rube, and I'm here for the purple.
Let's go. Let's
British
go.
Andy.
That's a fake accent.
Coach, where are you in your summer process of, the season gets so lengthened and football players will say, well, come 4th of July, that's it. It's over. That is the end of summer for them. Did you get a summer? And where are you in the ramp-up process right now on July 19th?
Yeah, about, a week or two left. It's always kind of, my mind goes to, there's so many things from scheduling to making sure everything's ready to go for when our guys come back. My mind kind of goes there. The summer's been cut short a little bit, more this year than others just because of some of the events that have kind of taken place. But I would say I had a very, very good summer with the family, and more importantly, I'm ready to go.
Coach, I'm going back to your playing career real quick. You got drafted by the Patriots, right?
Yep.
Tom Brady was your quarterback there, right?
He was.
Tell me about going in and being a rookie when Tom Brady's the starter in New England.
Yeah, I just, I remember as a kid, I had a dream to, hopefully one day be an NFL quarterback and get to be a starting quarterback, future Hall of Fame quarterback. Gets a little harder to do when you walk in the room that first day and that guy's sitting there. But what an unbelievable opportunity, and really, it's kind of, as we've learned more and more about Tom, whether it's some of the stuff he's done post-career, but what people are learning about him, he's an unbelievable human being and was huge for me, even, still long after being a teammate for only, a little bit over a year plus, almost 2 years, whatever it was, still, keeps in touch. And actually, it's funny. A lot of guys are pretty big fans of the fact that I became a coach and I'm now a head coach. And now that he's broadcasting, we'll hopefully get a few games with him in the booth and get to spend some time with him.
Give me the player on the team currently that is most likely to be a head coach at some point in their future.
Currently, I would say I would not be surprised if Brian O'Neill, and then the other one I would say, new member, couldn't believe that the Green Bay Packers let us have him, would be Aaron Jones. I mean, for the impact that he's had just on human beings and people in our building in about 3 months' time, it's remarkable. And everything I'd ever heard about the guys it's a ringing endorsement of who he is as a leader, and he's already assumed a big time role with us.
Quickly, what are your quick thoughts on Dallas Turner? One of the reactions is when you guys drafted him was your reaction that went viral. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, my reaction was real. I thought we had been trying to trade up to get him, and I thought there was no chance once we kind of were told no by a previous team picking a pick or two ahead. So I was kind of out of it. I was kind of talking to somebody else in the room, and then I heard we were getting him, and that was kind of my. I thought the perfect scenario would be getting a true impact player for our defense to go along with a quarterback we thought we could really build around. And to be able to do that was my reaction in the moment. There was a lot of hours and time and energy spent hoping for that outcome. So when it happened, I'm not always, I should be aware by now that there's going to be a camera, as there currently is right now. There should be a camera near or around me, but I would say that was as genuine as I could possibly tell you because of my excitement level at the time. He's going to be outstanding.
Yeah.
How often do your friends and family use that meme against you, that gif of you making that face? You get texted that a lot?
I did go on a golf trip with some buddies. I do it every year, and the other team was letting us know of a birdie putt that went in, and they sent that meme right afterward. So I get it from time to time, and I'm sure I have not seen that for the last time. I know that for sure.
That's good. Appreciate you coming in, man. That was super fun.
Yeah, no, this was fun, man. I got to be honest. I'm definitely going to be back. It might not be for a few weeks or months from now, but I'm coming back, and we're going to build up that triumphant return.
Yeah.
And I may not sit next to you next time.
He's not wrong.
Competition.
No, he's not wrong.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Kevin.
appreciate
Good luck this year, Coach.
All right, well, we're back on Monday. Don't forget, the Initials tournament starts on Monday. We had to bump it because we had to make room for KOC. That's an easy yes, though. But on Monday, the first quarterfinal at 8:15 with Do Young Park and company. Monday morning. But we're back 5:30 to 9 on Monday. 9 to noon is next.
Don't
Hawk,
forget,
your hands up.
we will see you tonight.
Room party.
Room party tonight. Come on out. It's going to be a great night. Program password. All the personalities going to be the Initials game. You'll get to play. Chris Hockey Band playing live. It's going to be great. Forgotten Star Brewing tonight. Come on out. Let's have fun. It's free. Why not be there?
Right around Fridley or so, give or take. Forgotten Star tonight. Yeah, see you tonight.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. Love you.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
One-stop shop for total car care with over 50 years of experience and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with